What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's doing well today. If you guys are new here, this is Hugh. This is my Red Sea Reefer 350. I haven't done an update on this tank in months. I feel like I haven't done an update on this since November. I gotta look back, but it's been a while. Ever since I got the Waterbox 7225, this tank has been just kind of on cruise control, and I don't know, like I was growing out this GSP and it's covering half of the tank, and I was trying to build out the 7225 and then harvest all of this GSP and kind of have an instant carpet for the 7225. So all this time it's covering half of my tank, so I don't really get to see the entire tank when I'm walking by and things like that. And I didn't really have any updates for you guys. All of the fish, man, if you guys see the blue tang, it's hungry, so I'm gonna throw in some seaweed and we can get a better look at the fish. Hang on. This is what I feed the tangs almost every day. It's either the red algae or the regular green one. But this is the red marine algae with garlic. Smells delicious. I almost want to take a bite for myself, but I've never done it. But let me fold this up and I'll put it in right now. Alright guys, I got the seaweed in and they're all up in front and center right here. So yeah, like I was saying, I feed the tangs the seaweed every day because that's part of their diet. When I started out, no one really told me that. I didn't do any research on tangs and their needs or anything like that, and I had a hard time keeping a blue tang alive. Now this blue tang right here is getting huge, and I can't wait to put her into the Waterbox 7225 because this tank is not suitable for tangs, and I get a lot of hate every time I post about the tank, and people see a whole bunch of tangs in this Red Sea Reefer 350. They think it's big time abuse because they need swimming space and things like that. But in back of my mind, I always knew that I was gonna upgrade to a larger tank to house my tangs. So the Waterbox 7225, I hope to have it running sometime in June, late June, early July. I'll be moving all of these tanks over to that tank. That tank is 6 feet long, 2 feet tall, and 25 inches front and back. They'll have enough swimming space to kind of swim around and things like that. The tang right here, if you guys are old viewers of the channel, I picked her up from Live Aquaria. It was just like a dime size fish, and like 2 years later she's this big. She's a yellow belly regal blue tang and super powerful swimmer. I'll leave a link up in the corner here if you want to check out that video. It's probably like 2 years back now. All of the other tangs I picked up at Ellis Aquatics out in Compton, California. I picked them up for very cheap and they were very small. It's been about a year now and they're about this size right here. I remember this Nassau tang was super small, and the sailfin tang right there was super small as well. They grow pretty fast, so if you guys are considering tangs and things like that, be sure to have a plan to upgrade or have a plan to rehome them to someone who has a tank that could suit them. These guys are all here. They're all getting along fine. I don't see rip finnage or anything like that, and I have multiple tangs in here. I do see the yellow tang right there chasing around the Scopa tang every now and then, but it's nothing too bad. I don't see any injured fish, and these guys have been together for about a year now. I don't think they're doing that much damage to each other. Now, within the past couple of months, I did pick up new fish. You see one right here. He's kind of lingering towards the bottom half most of the time. Oh, it's right here. I picked up this guy when I picked him up at CK Fish, CK Tropical Fish in Covina. It's about 29 bucks. It's a Niger triggerfish. Originally, when I picked him up, he looked black in the LFS, but when he got into my tank, he looks super kind of purplish, bluish color. I love how he swims around. The fins just something different. So these guys have horizontal fins and they're flapping around. When the Niger triggerfish right here swims, his top and bottom fin flaps and kind of reminds me of a stingray. But it's pretty unique and I like the coloration, and he's pretty cheap too for only 29 bucks. I did some research on him while I was at the LFS, and they said that this strain is peaceful and reef safe with caution, and I haven't seen him eat any of my corals or anemones or anything like that. My research said this guy's a meat eater, and he'll eat some shrimp whenever I'm feeding my pufferfish right here. Pufferfish has grown some. I feed it shrimp every day, one whole shrimp. I kind of rip it up and throw it in. It's pretty slow. He can't compete with the Tangs because they're too fast, so I have to rip it up into manageable sizes and throw it in, and he'll gobble it up before anyone can grab it out of his mouth. If it's a big piece, the Tangs would come up and just jack him. He's right here. He's very curious and very active, interacts with the people outside of the tank. And this guy is also reef safe with caution. He's been okay in my tank so far. I haven't seen him eat any of my corals or anemones. It's just here. I remember getting him when he was like half the size of this, but he's a real cool fish to have, and I can't wait to put him into the water box 7225. How he swims is unique also. I got that fish, and I got two more. One is a Tomani Tang. She's pretty small. I thought I would have a problem putting it in with the rest of the Tangs, because when you're doing research with Tangs, they have a hierarchy, and people say you should add them all at once. But I added her in at the end. She's pretty small, and all of these guys left her alone. Somewhere in here, let me see if it comes out. There you go. I don't know, you can see in the back right there. Right there. It's Tomani Tang. It's like purple with a white tail. She swims in between the rocks, in and out, and she just keeps her distance. These guys are big. The new fish, she's in and out of the rocks and pretty shy. I got her, and then there's another one, I forgot the name. I got it because my son wanted it. I'll leave a picture of what it looks like superimposed into this video so you guys can see, but I at times see it come out when I'm feeding flakes. Right now I'm just feeding the seaweed, so it's not coming out. That's it for the fish updates. Coral updates, I haven't really added anything new. My rack appears like super messy. It's a weeping willow, some type of toadstool next to it. bounce mushroom and sun-kissed mushroom. They've all been there before, but it's just getting bigger and kind of multiplying. So you see the sun-kissed right there, it doubled up or split. GSP, it's growing up the entire side like always. I'm planning, like I said before, pulling it out and putting it into the water box 7225. All of the anemones, they're splitting like crazy, and I'm taking the time to pick them up and put them into this Acclimation box from Eshopps, just in case if I ever want to sell any, I have easy access to them, and when they're up here like this, I can target feed them very easily. But down here, this whole rock, if you guys remember, I had a big giant anemone where that one's posted right now. It's split in two, and then got a whole bunch of little babies all around it. Stepping back, everything looks okay. It's been a couple of months. It's been on cruise control. I don't really babysit the tank or anything like that. I'll do a water change like every 2 or 3 weeks, and everything's fine. These leathers right here are going crazy. It started out as a single stalk. I got a big bush right here, right in front, and up here as well. Too bad with the white coloring, with the white lighting. It's not colorful or vibrant or anything like that, but it's just there. Got my guy right here. Let's see. Yeah, this top-down view right here. There you go, guys. That's just a quick update with the Red Sea Reefer 350. I'm sorry I didn't update you guys with this tank for like months now. It's just been on cruise control. I didn't really do anything new but add new fishes like the triggerfish right here, the Tomani tang you see in the back right there. Perfect timing because I'm ending the video and you guys can get a shot of her. And yeah, it's just on cruise control. Let me know if you guys like videos on the Red Sea Reefer 350. I'll do more of it, but since I got the water box 7225, I kind of just lost focus with this tank because we're just building the new one to transfer everything over. But yeah, guys, hope everybody has a great day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.